Hey guys, welcome back to another Beach Boy video. Today, if you saw the last My Pain video, you will know that I that you will know that this is gonna be about. You know what it's gonna be about. So yeah, but if you don't, this video is about my BMX story time and BMX trips. Everyone who knew that's probably like, yes, I knew that. Here's the signature Limo flag in the background. My Limo flag's my Limo hat is right there, but you can't see it. Here I have my duck, my pineapple, and my pretty kitty. This is my Nathan, but I call him my pretty kitty, even though he's a boy. I didn't bring my other three squishes, and Barry is in the suitcase. He's in my suitcase. Yeah, I just got to my dad's house yesterday, and I haven't unpacked it yet. You might be thinking, your dad's house? I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I do, but my parents don't want me talking about it. So, anyway, let's start when I was first learning how to ride a bicycle. I've always known how to ride one of those quadcicles, with the two training wheels, I guess is what you call them, on the sides. Quadcicle sounds like a popsicle. New, like imagine an ad. New popsicle, quad flavored. Is quad even a flavor? I wonder. Probably not. Imagine you go up to an ice cream truck. Hey, can I have the quadcicle? Anyway, $5. Wait, so I took the trip. So my dad had taken the training wheels off of the bike. My big blue bike. I remember faintly getting that big blue bike. It wasn't red. No, it was blue. It was blue. I don't know why I remembered this so well, but I must have been like 5 or something. I don't know. I got this big blue bike for my birthday. And I remember because the wheels were clean back then, I remember riding it through my whole house. Not the upstairs or basement because of having to take the bike, but I remember riding it through the house. So anyway, around here I was maybe 7 or 8. I don't know. A lot of things happened back in that age. If you've seen any of my other videos. Yeah, my dad have taken the training wheels off of my blue bike, and I was I was trying to ride it, and I couldn't. When I got onto the bike, I always lost my balance because I guess I wasn't tall enough, or because I didn't have enough experience riding a bike. That's what I was trying to do. So anyway, I actually did ride bike for the first time at camp. Camp where no girls are. It's only boys, and we got to eat junk food like Oreos all day and drink multiple sodas per day and go and make elaborate traps and crap. I mean, not that, but booby traps with orange wire in the cabins. I don't know why I remember that so much. There was one camp. There was this big blue cabin where we just put orange wire tied everywhere, and called them booby traps. Who came up with booby traps? What should we call a trap that someone set up prematurely and no one expects? How about booby trap? You're gross, but good idea. What? Who did that? Work meetings, am I right? Crowd laughs in the background. So, and yeah, and also don't. I'm not related, but don't tell anyone this. Um, at camp, when me and the boy, just one time, I don't remember which camp, but one time when me and the boys were in the cabin, I was playing this game called Mecha-Rama. I bet no one in the entire universe has heard about that except for like 5 people. It's a like MEKO um RAMA. It's this game where you like play as a robot and you have to go to these like cube level things. Cubes? What does that sound like? And like but you can also make your own levels. So me and the boys were in a cabin eating Oreos and drinking Coca-Cola, Pepsi Cola. You know who's better, Coke or Pepsi? Just put them both together. Like, mix them. That's the best one. Problem solved. Give me the Peace Award now. So, anyway, at camp, I'm wasting time. My battery is low. Like 9%. Probably 8 now, or 7 now. It was 9 when I started the video. That's not related. I was playing Mecha-Rama in the cabin with the boys, and they were telling me bad words to name the levels I made, and I picked some bad words of my own, and like multiple bad words and something. It was just crazy fun. I don't know. So at camp, there weren't like any roads. Like back to the bike subject, which is like this whole video is about. Back at camp, there weren't any roads. There were kind of like roads, but they were like made out of gravel. And not the gravel you'd expect from like maybe Minecraft or something or real life. They were made out of like stones that like weren't close to spherical at all. They were like this wide. So that would have been a pretty hard road to ride a bike on for the first time. And no one did, except me! I brought my bike there and I rode on that weird freaking janky road. For the first time ever, I rode a bike without the training wheels. It was on a road made out of pointy rocks this big. Well, not really pointy, but they were far from spherical. Spherical? Circular? Circumpherical, but I'm British. Tape. I'm dumb. So anyway, yeah, I learned how to ride a bike. And I rode a bike very often after that, through my neighborhood, a lot of days, enjoy the weather, I guess. My parents had to tell me to ride my bike sometimes. Go ride your bike. I don't want to do it. I'm watching YouTube on my tablet. Do it. Go ride your bike. Well, anyway. And also, it's like, whenever I ride a bicycle, I don't get tired. Well, only if I do it, like, really, really hard. But, like, when I walk, go as fast as I biked, I would get tired pretty easily. But on my bike, no, I just don't get tired for some reason. Anyway, my parents, after they asked me, like, hey, like one day, one day they asked me, like, hey, do you want to go BMX? Like, what's BMX? A place where you can compete with bikes? I'm like, I don't get tired. Sure, bro. Like, that's what you'd probably think I would do, and I did it. Hurrah. Hooray, the day's been saved. Cringe level 1000. I don't want to be cringe. So, anyway, at the BMX place, there was, like, this big hill that went on these roads that, like, went around like this to the end. And there was all these, like, bumps and dips and... on the corners, the road went, like... hold on. On the corners, the roads went like this. Ooh. So you could, like, ride kind of on a wall. Not exactly, but, like, mostly. I don't know. And it was pretty fun. That whole place was pretty fun. And I mainly just did like these practice things. They were supposed to be practice, but they were my whole BMX experience for me. And and I was doing pretty good. And then after a while, I mean, and also after uh, also just an unrelated note. I mean, kind of related, probably. I don't know. Every time my parents would bring Chipotle, and I would eat it after, like in between the things or like after. It is, man, Chipotle is my favorite restaurant. Like, because of the cheese quesadillas. Ooh, they are just delicious, especially the ones from the Twinsburg Chipotle, which was the one I always went to. I never went to any other Chipotle ever in my life. Only the Twinsburg Chipotle, and they make the best cheese quesadillas. Oh, they're delicious. So anyway, after a while, like I was saying before, I started doing these the races, which is like the actual what BMX is about, and that's what the practice was for. And the first race, I obviously got like nowhere, and I probably got like last or second to last, or even or if I was lucky, third to last place, probably last place. I got my very first race, or I got probably last place. I don't really remember. I got a participation trophy. In the words of another YouTuber, I don't really know if participation trophies are like good for mental development, but they do feel good. But in the words of me, yeah, that, but like, I don't really know if it like felt good. Yeah, I mean, it probably did, but not like that much, because just like, you were in the race. Like, why does that get a trophy? I'm stretching. Yeah, so my dad told me this tactic, this like plan. I don't know. He said, just focus on the person in front of you and try to. What was that saying? Just focus on the person, only the person in front of you, and try to go past them. And that actually worked. I just saw the person in front of me, and then I like pedaled just fast enough to go faster than them. I don't know. I don't know. There was like a lot of people that were older. Most of the people there were older than me. Actually, by this time, I don't think I was like 7 or 8. I think I was like maybe 10. Like when I went in the BMX. A lot of people there were older than me. Maybe 11, no 10. 10 sounds the age. Yeah, so that tactic really worked, and I got pretty good places. Never first place though. And I actually don't remember if I ever got first place, but when I did BMX for so long, I was like, I'm getting kind of tired of BMX. My parents were like, do you want to quit? And I was like, like, because, like, if I quit, as I thought in my child brain, if I quit, that it would make them really sad. But if I didn't, that's kind of like what I wanted, because I was getting like tired of BMX. Not that I didn't like it. It's just like kind of boring after having to go there like a lot of days a week. Or was it one day a week? I don't know how many, but definitely not all the days. Yeah. I have to ask my parents. Probably won't. So I even thought, I don't know why I remember just thinking about like the Chipotle I always get. And eventually I decided to stop, which you can see. I don't think that made my parents sad, but my child brain thought it would. So, and that's my BMX journey. Yay. Oh, one thing before I stop the video, this video, I never got hurt doing BMX. I just remembered some BMX times. I'll tell them. Yeah, I never got hurt in BMX. The times I scraped my knee, like I was always wearing just shorts at BMX, and the only times I scraped my knees were when I was just riding my bike casually through the neighborhood. No, also I never used my actual bike for BMX. We got this little like light blue bike, like this light blue BMX bike that was like smaller than my usual bike. I don't know, for like fastness or something. So I just remembered some times. I never got hurt, but okay. So one time, I think I got like my shoe, like stuck in like a wheel or something. It didn't hurt my toes, but I think I got like the end of my shoe stuck in the wheel motor, like the thing on top of the wheel that protects it or something. And then like I fell off the bike and went like flying somewhere else. I don't know, off the track, which was like dirt. It was like beige, like compact dirt. I don't know. It didn't ever break though. Better than concrete, well, probably not. And I fell right on my belly, and I'm like I couldn't breathe. And then I thought, and that people came over to me, like, are you okay? And I thought, to get the maximum, I thought the maximum reasoning I could as a little kid, I just, thought, if I try to get the most amount of help, I'll get the most amount of help. So I was like, I can't breathe. I fell over and I don't know how I didn't pass out. My dad said it's called getting the wind knocked out of you, which happens sometimes to some people, I guess. Ooh, you know when I was talking about camp earlier? I'm going to one, next week for the first time in years. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. We're gonna bring so much junk food and soda. Yeah. So, anyway. There's just one other time I want to talk about. Remember how we said that the BMX track started at this big ramp? You had to go up and it was really steep, and most of the people had to carry their bikes up there. And the hill down wasn't as steep, but almost as steep, and you went super fast when you went down it. So anyway. Yeah, you also get these little compartment things before the race starts, and then the wall, little walls that are this tall, probably taller, this tall. They go down, and then the bikes can go out. So anyway, one time we just started a race, and the person to the left of me and the person to the right of me started going towards each other, inwards. And I think they crashed together, and I was in the middle. I flipped over both of them, probably hurting them both, and fell right behind them on the ground. And that day, I don't know what the luck counter was in my life that day. I don't know, maybe I just had some unlucky moments at that time, but so my luck was building up. I don't know, but at that day was the only day I can remember I wore full helmet, which I always do, but also knee pads and elbow pads. And when at approximately 2 seconds after I fell, after my bike actually ran over two people and flipped and I fell off onto the ground. Approximately 2 seconds after I just fell super hard on the ground, I got up, did a thumbs up to everyone in the audience, got my bike, and kept going as those two people were still laying there, oof. Well, at least I didn't get last place. So anyway, that's my BMX, tales of BMX. This has been Beach Boys. Video was from Bus Over now. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And this has been Beach Boy. I'll see you again in another video. Bye.